Well, are we live? We are live, and but something happened. Come on, comments. Well, yikes. Okay, he's trying to get the screen set, and it doesn't seem to have the things on here. Let's put this on here. Hello, everyone. We'll get this going. So why isn't the brand thing on here? Let's see. Well, there's it. Okay, that's kind of dark. Well, okay. Welcome, anybody. Thank you for being so prompt. I don't have it again. It's not set up. Oh, people are there. Gregory Cross, thank you. Dorothy, Fast Horse, so nice you're there. Why does something electronic go on every time I'm trying to start this? I thought I was all ready a while ago, and now we are. That's funny. This is funny. Well, everybody tell me if it sounds okay. I think it does. Gather the spirit, harvest the power. Our separate fires will kindle one flame. Witness the mystery of this hour. Our trials in this life appear all the same. Gather in peace, gather in thanks, gather in sympathy now and then. Gather in hope, compassion and strength. Gather to once again. Oh, oh, I suddenly got all choked up over that. It's my anthem. It's gotten me introduced all over the place to churches. Kind of, I like to think it doesn't mention anything religious, just about gathering and the power. I guess that's something spiritual. Let's see. Hello. I gotta resort to my drugstore glasses here. Elise, yay. Hello. Greg Cross, and I'll bet that would be the Cross family, and Katie too. Hi. And I'm going to just say Oberlin, best wishes, and Dorothy Fasthorse from California, and Elise from New Hampshire, and Dorothy, thank you for saying it's nice to be here again, and the sound's okay? Okay, thanks. Elise does social media things for me. If you saw that there was a video promoting this concert, Elise put that together. And yes, I wish I would come visit again. I'm working on it. Why? I have tried to, I don't have any light directly in front of me, except, wait a minute, you know what? The computer screen, oh. Maybe that makes less reflection on the glasses. How about that? I've only been doing this more than 3 years, and I'm learning. Okay, now this microphone is a little bit too high, and is this, I'm going to make it, let's make the visual just a little bit larger, like that maybe. It seems a little dark, but it's too late. We're already going. Thank you for visiting, and thank you for donations that trickle in and to keep us going. Thank you for that. At the bottom of the screen, you can see all that. My birthday is January 1st, so I would go for that big paycheck you'd get for playing New Year's Eve so many times, and it would be so depressing because everybody'd be drunk on their butts, and I don't drink, everybody, oh, it's New Year's, oh, it's your birthday, okay, happy birthday, and then the next day would just be this dark day, nothing would happen. In the last few years, a few friends have rallied, and they've made a nice birthday for me on New Year's Day. We find a restaurant to go to, which is so that's nice. But they keep coming, don't they? Those birthdays. I'll tell everybody how old I am. I was born January 1st, 1946. In the first hour. So only a few minutes late for my parents to get another year's tax write-off. I was the first boy in New York. There was a girl before me. We both got a year's worth of Gerber baby food and pictures in the paper. I was in the paper at 1 day old. So I've been trying to get back there ever since. So I love the first night celebrations that have kind of faded in some places, but cities still do them. Boston does. I'm going to try to get in there next year. A little song for all of that. May all who venture forth tonight be welcome ere they go, and those who risk a gesture kind reap all that they would sow. For love will reach across all time, disarming anger here. Let all misunderstanding rest these last hours of the year. May all find shelter in the warmth of new friends as with old, where errors past may be forgiven, bright futures be foretold. Beyond the embers dying here, to raise a flame anew, unbound by clock and calendar, the song rings clear and true. Let tales of loss and victory inspire us all again, and may bold resolutions find support of loving friends. Surrender final judgments here, so small in great context. Thus might the last night of the year be the first night of the next. Surrender final judgments here, so small in great context. Thus might the last night of the year be the first night of the I forgot to shut my phone off, so it just dinged. Oh. My son is texting me. I'm doing a concert. So much for that. Your children, they don't care. You're just part of the furniture. They have their own lives. We love it. Well, it's coming to the end of a year that had some great successes. It really did. And here I feel good about being back to work, but there's been a lot of messes, and a lot of violence. We didn't quite set the record for the most mass murders yet, but we still have a few days to go to catch up with 2021. The last 3 years have had a record number of mass murders. And the AR-15, which no one should own, that's a veteran speaking, who had one loaned to me for a while. And I got a marksman badge even. No one should own that gun. A little song. I am waiting in the silence. I am waiting for the dawn. I am often found in reverence, though from many sources drawn. It is not mine to fight for justice, for it will not be won this day. I am peace, and I am waiting for the lost to find their way. You'll not find me set in judgment of the vain or of the weak, but I rise to meet the weary with the solace that they seek. Still I have not fed the hungry, nor strewn wealth among the poor. I am peace, and bring but mystery and the patience to endure. I cannot save the suffering from their anger and their pain, only open doors of insight so the healing comes again. To the proud I am elusive, to the humble I am near. May the broken rise and look beyond the trappings of their fears. I am found among the seasons, autumn's death and spring's rebirth, as relentless their momentum as the turning of the earth. All are welcome in my presence, for only love can conquer hate. I am peace, and for the harvest I have planted and will wait. Thank you for all that applause out there. I'm sure it is. There. What's it say? New comments. Why is it frozen? The screen? Oh, the screen didn't freeze, did it? Oh, we got all these people. Elise, I think I showed you. Sounds great. Thank you. And from Katie and Greg. Sounds great. And Steve Israel. If you get a newsletter from me, we thank Steve for that. And Heidi Linda, thanks. And Janice Dallas from Ventura, California. And what does that say? I love your music. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't quite read it from here. And Katie, thank you for writing. And Elise again says, here's a new comment. And, okay, not frozen. Great. Okay. I pay for the fastest internet, and it doesn't necessarily, when everybody gets on in Worcester, Massachusetts, sometimes it's frozen. And I'm just plugged in directly, so it's not just Wi-Fi and stuff. So thank you for visiting. Thank you for sticking around with the music. Oh yeah, a little. Maybe it's too early in the game. Oh, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you tonight. When it's exactly 12 o'clock that night. One welcoming in the new year. New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose. Out of 1,000 invitations you receive. Ooh, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose. Out of 1,000 invitations you receive. Ooh, but in case I stand a little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. I wonder, what are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Well, you know there's a lot of competition for this day. better ask your honey before it's too late. I just wonder what were you thinking of doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Ooh. Well, New Year's Eve. I'm not playing a gig this New Year's Eve. What I've done and before, and I'm going to call him. I meant to call today, so I don't have it for sure. But oh my gosh, I'm losing the name. What do we call it? Watch night at the AME Zion Church. I've been honored. I got to play there a couple times and play a song, and I was thinking of doing a song there. Well, I'll mention that in a minute because I'm going to do a song. Because, you know, there were places, like particularly down into Texas, where people hadn't heard that slavery was abolished. So black people particularly, but, you know, some other people were enslaved as well. Enslaved people didn't hear that they were free. And then it was as of New Year's Day, what year? 1864? 5? Well, so it's a start. It's the start of a lot of things. Some things start, you know, back there with the veil between the worlds. On November 1st, after Halloween, a little bit slower. This is a beautiful song by Ivan Lins. I made the translation. I don't speak Portuguese, but my song that I sing all the time, Common Ground, that is Velas Armajo by Ivan Lins. He let us put new English words to it, and I got to sing it. And eventually I got to meet him and say, I'm the guy who's saying it in English. And I showed him these words. Said I made new words because there's a couple, an American couple, that wrote new English words to this song, but it's not a translation. And it just bothered me. So I thought I'd try to catch what he said and make it rhyme. Life is starting over. Morning sun is rising. All mistakes behind me. Wounds my soul surviving. I have turned this vessel round and holding steady, straight into the winds of change. I am open, I am ready, starting a new story. Gone the thorns to haunt me, love in all its glory. Gone the ghosts to haunt me. Life is starting over. Your clutches, from your claws confining. Cruel words lose their meaning. Now domination, from the pain, the healing, freed of my fascination, holding firm the vision, my choices, my decisions, all the trials had value, to forget how I was imprisoned. Life is starting over. Morning sun is rising. All mistakes behind me. Wounds my soul surviving. I have turned this vessel round and holding steady, straight into the winds of change. I am open, I am ready, holding firm the vision, my choices, my decisions, all the trials had value, to forget how I was imprisoned. Life is starting over. Morning sun is rising. All mistakes behind me. Wounds my soul surviving. Life is starting over. So may life start over for us all. But maybe looking back on this year just a little, let's see. Thank you for all the comments that are here. Thanks everybody for being here. This has been a good old lang syne. Thank you. I just thought I'd put words to that. Thanks. I've sung Common Ground a bunch lately. I'm tempted to do it right now, but and you sing it. Everly. Oh my gosh. Hello from California. Yeah. So beautiful. Oh, thank you for writing. I'm honored that great musicians, will drop in and keep me company. Thank you for that. And Emily said something else. What's oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you. Well, so it's also the end. It's the end of the year. It's the beginning of the year. For endings and beginnings, I'd say. Well, here's the song. May the work that I've done speak for me. May the work that I've done speak for me. When I'm resting in my grave and there's nothing more to be said, may the work that I've done speak for me. Let the service that I give speak for me. Let the service that I give speak for me. When I've done the best I can and my friends don't understand, let the service that I give speak for me. May the people that I've touched speak for me. May the people that I've touched speak for me. When I come to the end of the road and I lay down my heavy load, may the works that I've done speak for me. The work I've done, you know, it seems so small. Sometimes it seems like I've done nothing at all. But if there's a judgment day, he did all right. I want to hear them say, may the work that I've done speak for me. May the life that I've lived speak for me. May the life that I've lived speak for me. When I've done my best at living, all those mistakes I pray will be forgiven. May the life that I've lived, the people that I've touched, the service that I give, the work that I've done speak for me. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And let me just say thank you for donations that keep us going. We really appreciate that. And I'm out doing live gigs a lot more again, but I kind of want to keep doing this thing. I will just tell you, we don't get rich on these concerts, but I like doing it. I like stopping and just taking a little time to pull together some songs, and I always try to do something, at least something new. So I never sang "What Are You Doing New Year's" before. If I do play at the AME Zion Church, I hope I would do. I'm hoping they would let me do 2 songs. Maybe the work I've done could be one of them. And this song too. I hope it's okay for somebody like me to sing a song like this. You better listen, brothers and sisters, 'cause if you do, you can hear there are voices still calling across the years, and they're crying across the ocean, and they're crying across the land, and they will until we all come to understand. None of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free if one of us is chained. None of us are free. There are people in the darkness, and they just can't see the light. And if we don't say it's wrong, well, that says it's right. We got to feel for each other. Let our brothers and sisters know we're here. Got to get the message and send it out loud and clear. None of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free if one of us is chained. None of us are free. Well, I swear to you, salvation isn't very hard to find. None of us can find it on our own. We've got to join together in spirit, heart, and mind. For all who are suffering will know that they're not alone. None of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free if one of us is chained. None of us are free. Well, if you just look around you, you'll see what I say. 'Cause the world's getting smaller each passing day. Now it's time to make some changes. Time realize that the truth is shining right before our eyes. None of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free. If one of us is chained, none of us are free. 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 If one of us is chained, none of us are free. Wow, some of these take some exercise to do these songs. Thank you for being there, being out there. And thank you for donations. And I'm gonna just, it's a little sharp, it's warmed up a little. I'll say it was a bit cold here just a little bit ago. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is a song of mine. The days are getting longer already. Do I need glasses? I don't need glasses for this. Kind of odd to say we're looking towards spring when we've barely even had winter come around yet. We're still waiting for winter to land. But here's Garden as orchestra. The breeze excites the branches with the sound of violins and rustles of percussion as the orchestra begins. The sun ascends its platform like conductor with baton, awakening the players, for the music must go on. Winter to spring, summer to fall, and may each of us experience a lifetime of it all. Summer to fall, and winter to spring, we are here to share the joy and sorrow all the seasons bring. All the seasons bring. The birds comprise the woodwinds, the great animals the brass, and higher partials flit between the flowers and the grass. In silent grace the water folk surrender to their dance within their fluid theater, so as not to break the trance. Winter to spring, summer to fall, and may each of us experience a lifetime of it all. Summer to fall, and winter to spring, we are here to share the joy and sorrow all the seasons bring. All the seasons bring. From mud and water have we come to split the earth and sky, the plants and fish, the birds and bees, and lately you and I, to learn the dance of harmony and lessons all to share, of love and living circles rich with magic in the air. Winter to spring, summer to fall, and may each of us experience a lifetime of it all. Summer to fall, sorrow all the seasons bring. All the seasons bring. Winter, summer to fall, and winter to spring. Get those straight. Summer, fall, winter, spring. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Well, somehow that reminds me of a song. And pages are stuck together, so a little biblical passage brought back to us by Pete Seeger. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And the time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. Well, Pete Seeger wrote this song quite some time ago. He said it's all, the words are really not mine. There's just 6 words that are mine in the song. He said, a time for peace, I swear it's not too late. The rest comes from Ecclesiastes from the Bible. But Pete told me, and I'm honored he told me this story. He said, Toshi, his wife, got tired of me singing those songs, the words from the Bible. She said, we need some funny words for that song. Some words for kids. So she wrote them. A time for work, a time for play, a time for night, a time for day, a time to sleep, a time to wake, a time for candles on the cake. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to dress, a time to eat, a time to sit and rest your feet, a time to teach, a time to learn, a time for all to take their turn. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And the time for every purpose under heaven. A time to cry and make a fuss, a time to leave and catch the bus, a time for quiet, a time for talk, a time to run, a time to walk, a time for dirt, a time for soap, a time for tears, a time for hope, a time for fall, a time for spring, a time to hear the robin sing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. Toshi Seeger songwriting team. The only time, I think. Let's see. Yes. No. Who? The Island is the song that Life is Starting Over, that I'm calling it. Começar de novo, which is kind of to begin again in Portuguese. I thought that sounded like life is starting over. So, but I'm going to just say something about that. I showed Ivan the words to it, and he said, "Oh, this is nice," because I always hated those other words. So that's too much information. Evelyn, thank you. Greg and Katie, thank you. January. January, what number does it say? January 8th? January 6th? Hope we're not talking about January 6th. We'll do that some other time. Not that we're forgetting about it. Oh, wow. Magnolias, yeah. This one misinformed dandelion showed up outside. Oh, boy. Please sing Common Ground. Really? I love to sing this song. What chord is that? That's a seventh chord. We want this. Voices are calling round the earth. Music is rising in the sea. The spirit of morning fills the air, guiding my journey home. Where is the path beyond the forest? Where is the song I always knew? I remember it just around the bend. In the village, the music never ends. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. Somewhere is the melody we need. There is a certain harmony, even a rhythm in the trees, in the song that we always know. As every road comes to its end, so every path must cross again. Now I'm returning to my heart, back to the song that is our own. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. earth. Music is rising in the sea. The spirit of morning fills the air, guiding my journey home. Where is the path beyond the forest? Where is the song I always knew? I remember it just around the bend. In the village, the music never ends. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. In a circle of friends, in a circle of sound, all our voices will blend when we touch common ground. Thanks for being there. Thanks for donations. My wish for you, as now we part, is for greater peace to fill your heart with dreams as vast as starry space. So hurt and anger know no place. May truth be shared and wounds be healed, and joy for living be revealed. Through every fate and circumstance, may hope lead weary steps to dance. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. it's been fun. This was a long hour. I have had fun. Thanks for being here, anybody who's still there. Are you all asleep now? So thank you for being here. Thanks for your support. If you're not on my mailing list, I'd love for you to be. You can go to jimscottmusic.com and see all we got there. Thanks. Let's see. There's some comments that maybe I've been trying to put them on the screen. Let's see. We started with "Please Sing Common Ground." Great. Thanks, Janice. And well, you're in California, where maybe you get away with having some more winter. Thank you, Everly. You're awesome too. And thanks. Bravo, Tears of Joy, bravo. Thank you. And so much of you. Advance happy birthday. Thank you so much. And Katie and Greg, thank you, everybody. So be well, love each other, make this a good end of the year. And we'll look to see you. This is sort of my first Wednesday concert of January. But we'll be doing first Wednesdays and maybe sometimes an extra one. So be well, everyone. I love you all. Good night.